Carlos, Jeremy. Got some pretty good sleep last night. I only got about maybe 10 minutes to run, 15 minutes, something like that. Dropping. Josh, what's up? What's up? That. Hello today. Hello, everybody. Woke up this morning, made some tea. That's all I got. Cleaned my face, brushed my teeth. Pulled the anchor. I'm now run about 5 miles. Got about 1 more mile to go. Straight offshore. Two big boats right now. Like the western must be in near maybe that's the main sea something Bible verse in before we go fishing there. Just open it up. Ruth and Boaz. Chronicle Psalms. Psalm 77. I cried out to God with my voice, and He gave ear to me. In the day of my trouble I sought the Lord. My hand was stretched out in the night without ceasing. My soul refused to be comforted. I remembered God and was troubled. I complained and my spirit was overwhelmed. You hold my eyelids open. I am so troubled I cannot speak. I have considered the days of old, the years of ancient times. I call to remembrance my song in the night. I meditate within my heart, and my spirit makes diligent search. Will the Lord cast off forever? And will He be favorable no more? Has His mercy ceased forever? Has His promise failed forevermore? Has God forgotten to be gracious? Has He in anger shut up His tender mercies? And I said, this is my anguish, but I will remember the years of the right hand of the Most High. I will remember the works of the Lord. Surely I will remember your wonders of old. I will also meditate on your work and talk of your deeds. Your way, O God, is in the sanctuary. Who is so great a God as our God? You are God who does wonders. You have declared your strength among the peoples. You have your arm redeemed your people. You have with your arm redeemed your people, the sons of Jacob and Joseph. The water saw you, O God. The waters saw you and they were afraid. The depths also trembled. The clouds poured out water. The skies sent out a sound. Your arrows also flashed about. The voice of your thunder was in the whirlwind. The lightning lit up the world. The earth trembled and shook. Your way was in the sea. Your path in the great waters. And your footsteps were not known. You led your people like a flock by the hand of Moses. Get ready to drop in here. I just got to get past this front center. This front center reefs that I'm afraid of is where I'm going to fish. Everybody needs two boats on the outside edge and there's one boat on the inside. And then there's one boat coming from the east. Yeah, it's just like, they got marks on the chart, but they don't really mean anything out here. Just gotta drive around and figure out where the high spots are. I don't like it. Let's stay on the outside of it all. I don't know how to do it. now it says it's supposed to be 29 fathoms, but it's like 43 fathoms. Pretty big difference. Good morning. Country Carpenter, good morning. Red Rooster, what's up? We're getting ready to pull the throttles back and start fishing here. Just got to get a little further away from the jaggedy bottom. I'm trying to snag this minute. Not at all. Throw down the stabilization. Let me stabilize the boat. What's Red Rooster doing this morning, or whatever you are? Red Rooster, yep. Wasn't there a Blue Rooster? Did you change your name to Red Rooster? It went from red to blue, or blue to red. Shaved my face this morning. Shaving cream smells good. It makes me smell almost civilized out here. I almost feel like civilization. See what we can do. We got a bunch of gear we tied up last night, kind of strewing about the place. Not sure. Everything's tangled up. Man, it's pretty easy to get tangled up. coming from the south. Alright, hooks are in the water, finally. Okay, good morning. Prayers for you, blessings. Blessing, pray that you have a good surgery, God. Please give Kay a good result today. Sting. What's up? Here we go. Another day. See if there's any fish around. There should be more coho pretty much every day. That's how that works. It's not supposed to work anyway. Oh, this is a nice fish. Even if we're not catching kings, as long as we're getting those coho, right? We're on the hunt now. Michael Henderson, thank you so much. Good to see you. We're out fishing again. Didn't even have any belts to go this morning. That's a beautiful day. Blessing there. Oh, we caught a few fish yesterday, really. Nothing crazy, but I mean, finally making some money back. Gonna make money for all that fuel and equipment I bought. I probably need a lot to make up what I paid to put the boat motor in and all that. I just put a new radar in too. But those are long-term investments. So. Let's see what we can do to get our investment back as well. I'd say I need my goal would be like $10,000 for the trip. Total. That'll do me. I'll have enough money to get my hotel, plane ticket, all the stuff I need for down on my vacation, and also cover all the bills and everything else. A little wiggle room in case this winter season doesn't start off good. We'll be eating lily pad roots and moose all winter until next summer. Getting our first bite on the port heavy, I think it's a coho. Caught a couple trump salmon yesterday. That's not very many, but it's a good sign. They don't usually like to bite that much when you're going fast. But I have some hooks out there that they like. The dark purple with the black hook, and they like that. Look at the king salmon, cohos. It's so weird, the hooks that work down here in Southeast don't work very well back home in Jackson where I'm from. I guess they'll bite on anything. It depends on how clear the water is. The water here is like crystal clear. It's like so clear. Back where I'm from, it's really dirty. I just got them out. Put them out right before you came on. We got 4 lines out, fishing about 30 fathoms. A little deeper on my heavies. I got this one pinnacle out here mapped out. There was a few fish around it yesterday. I've been just going around, running over it, and then throwing up alongside the edge of like this massive minefield of pinnacles that heads to the shore. There's a bunch of boats fishing on top of them, but I don't like that. For this charting I have right here, I don't think over there. Right over there. Off might be a good catch. Sunken log, like about a 10-footer, about 6 inches around. No branches on it. I think last year I hit a log somewhere and the thing rolled. Instead of it going off the line, like I hit it like right in the middle and it rolled all the way down my line like rolled up on top of it. It was rolling like this and the line was coming up on top of it. It was terrible. Should be biting right now. They were biting yesterday morning, a little earlier this morning. The tide is a little bit later. I was hoping to fish till about 3 and then take off. I think the fish bar is open 24 hours a day right now, but I'm not sure about that. It's a slow year. I heard seining is slow too. But normally this time of year they stay open 24 hours. Maybe they're not, so I don't know. We'll find out. I can sell tomorrow if I have to. It's been pretty quiet all around. YouTube's been quiet, fishing's been quiet. Oh, there's a bite. There's a good coho bite there on both sides. Now we're cooking. Oh, coho and a king? I don't know. Maybe it's coho. Good bite. Look at this. As soon as I put the camera on, it stopped moving. See how it's shaking a little bit? That's a fish down there pulling. That's what we want to see. Well, actually what I want to see is I want to see the whole thing like bang, bang. That's a king salmon. When it shakes like that, it's a coho salmon. I had a pretty good clatter of cohos yesterday morning, and then it died off quickly. I had like 20 right away, and then it's taken out the rest of the day. Edward, thank you so much. Hello, Edward. Bobby, hey, what's up? We are, let's get started. I got some fish on. I got the cohos on. I haven't even gotten dressed yet, really. I got to put my rubber pants on. Find my boots today. It's getting cool already. August 1st is like the start of fall here. It is really much cooler, Augustine. Deer season opens too, Augustine. There's a lot of deer around here. I got my rifle too. That just reminded me that they have all the reloading stuff here. I think we could allocate $100 out of the pension. We get another box of bullets. Some powder. Well, we'll just get one thing from each bandit. So one box of bullets from each bandit. It'll be like $80 or something. These big bullets. Alright, we're getting into the section now where I was catching fish yesterday. Hopefully we'll do it. How's everyone doing today? Is it hot down there? It's like 50 degrees here. Definite benefit of living in Alaska. There's a lot of hard parts about it, but not being 100 degrees is a benefit. Texas is hot, yeah. I've seen some videos on YouTube of guys fishing in Texas. It looks like it's really good saltwater fishing. I can kind of care less about the freshwater anymore. I guess if I got it in front of me, I'll do it. I just had a little fish jump out of the water in front of me, like a herring or something. It's always a good sign. When the herring are jumping out, this fish chasing them right under the surface. Getting a good bite. I'm getting the cohos right now. Getting some cohos. About another 10 minutes, I better pull them in and be on all my hooks. Anyway. I don't have any coffee, just waking up. I got Earl Grey tea, my last 2 tea bags. I really do have to go back to town. Unfortunately, I might be as far as like 50 miles from town right now. If I started trolling back towards town, I think it's pretty good fishing on the way back, and I could get a lot closer. They do say that, and I know last year, I think it was around this time last year, maybe a week earlier. Might have been a little bit earlier, like a few days earlier. I tried to get the coho here and I trolled back towards town to the east, and I couldn't do anything. That was terrible. I got like 10 fish. And then somebody told me they mostly just bite when you're headed west around there. Guy's got the alligators and everything. Kind of obsessed with alligators. I was watching Skipjack Cindy in Australia, and she had a video of the zoo, you know. Some alligators, it is instinctually deadly, you know. Even that one that's been in captivity for however many years, it just has a way it acts, you know. And it's not good if you don't want to get eaten. You're ready to eat all the time. It's interesting in that video, because at the zoo, the water is like crystal clear. So you can see exactly what the crocodile's doing. And it's sneaky. It comes in on the bottom and it's like sneaking up to the edge where they're going to feed it. You can definitely see how people get eaten, you know. You let your guard down around the water to sneaky crocodile. You should look up. I scooch in a little bit. I've been trolling further out offshore. I found a pinnacle out there. No markings on it at all these other boats are going inside inshore, you know. Try going inshore and get light together. It's high tide though. The chart says 34, 32, 36. There's a 25 that I got charted out. It's not on the chart at all. The chart's more like that. I had it yesterday, I didn't get it yesterday. I have to cut this other boat off. I got another boat behind me. Got a little bite on the fourth boat. Let's hold the boat a little bit. Let's have to just follow it. Come on, kickstanding. Nice tooth in that this morning. It was too sweet, so I boiled more water and poured it in there. Got it really slow touch. On the snout. You know, I got this sugar at the store. I usually buy cane sugar. I bought regular sugar. I can taste the beets. It actually tastes like beets. Sugar beets. I guess that's a lot more economical in this country than trying to grow sugar in the tropics, you know. Cornelius! A shout out to the Cornelius! We're back, Cornelius! Thanks for saying hello. I like your name. watched a show on the Roman Empire, but I don't know, some AI battle, recreation thing. And they had one of those Roman generals named Flavius. That's a good name, Flavius. I'm gonna name my goose Flavius. I never did though. We haven't gotten one that's. I have two geese and they act the same. I guess one of them is more vicious than the other, but you can't really tell. You can't tell them apart. John Bolton is awake. Now we got the co-host. Whoa! They're fighting. They're hitting co-host. No, I don't see any kings like that. About 6 different co-hosts fight on there though. Yeah, we got them. We got them on. I'm just enjoying my tea here. In Oregon today, what's the temperature, John? It's getting chilly here. I got a red dot heater, and my mechanic friend showed me where it hooks up on the boat. I'm gonna be plugging that thing in as soon as I get a break. I hate to stop fishing kings, but I gotta go to town to sell them. There's no tender. And then I don't want to sit in town while those king's head fish are done. I mean, I guess it's like irrelevant since I'm not catching the king's head right now. Like we did yesterday. I think we got 6 or 8. I'm not sure. It should be close to $100 each. I don't know. We probably got close to 1,000 bucks yesterday or more. I don't know. We got another coho bike on the starboard head. The wires are shaking. Was shaking. Those cohos shake real good when they first hit and then they stop. He's on there. Pretty soon. I better go clean them off with my hooks are clogged up. They're bite good in the morning yesterday when they stopped. Yeah, it's about 50, 48 here, and it'll be about 55, 60 later. I don't know, it gets warmer down here where I am. It's got a different climate than my home. Much warmer, like the Southern Ocean down here. It's more southerly current. Wraps around this point. Everything south of here is warmer. Let's go ahead and throw some in the boat so we can clear our hooks off for more to get on while the fishing's good early in the morning. Get these hocos on. Get a silver salmon. Here, I'll put you up in the rack. Put you in the old upper deck in the holder here. If I can do that without dropping the phone, that'd be nice. Don't drop the phone and don't get in there. Coming up. Side of the wire. Ah! There goes 15 bucks. Damn it. 10 bucks. I don't know what the word. I thought he was hooked well. I hate to see that. That's probably my main bite there. One big one on the top shaking around. What's we got here? Big call right up the top. Looks like one. Big old. Oh, we got one on the other side too. Getting near the bottom. These are the ones we're looking at. Actually, there is something on the bottom. There's some around still. Here we go. Maybe they'll bite great this time. Yeah. You see me throw, that's the only good fish I got. Threw it right off the hook. Let's try again. Maybe we'll have better success on this side. time's a charm. Is that a big salmon? What is that? Rough start this morning here. One fish out of all that mangling around there. Got one fish. Got a saw hit over here. Yeah? I'm already back here with the thing running. Pick it right up and get that fish off there. Ah. We'll wait till we get some more. Really slim pickings on that one. Nice fish. Well, we had 3, and we could have had a king too, but it was a little small. So we didn't get it. That's true. Got this tripod. Give me that tripod. Yeah. That's how they cook and crumble sometimes. Sometimes you don't get them. Rather lose 3 colos. Well, good thing you're okay, see Honda. Alan, look at you, what's up? Hopefully it's good. I gotta sell sometime today, tonight. It's supposed to get a little breezy too. Yonder, you taking off? Cullovers? At Cullovers. And there's a bunch of junk in the water today. I'm trying to buy this kelp and stuff. I think I've been getting a pretty good hit on my floats. Got this big boat's kind of creeping up behind me here. Sort of getting a feel for the drag now. Oh, battery power, good point, I gotta plug in. All the boat stuff fixed? Nah, you'd be guessing wrong. I didn't do anything with the boat. I just went anchored up, cooked some hamburgers last night, ate the hamburgers. Took my wife on the phone for like an hour and a half or 2 hours, and then went to bed. I probably got to bed around like 9 o'clock. Woke up at 3:30. I might have fallen asleep. I think it was around 9. Might have been 8:30, 9:30, I don't know. Watched a little bit of YouTube. Yeah, no, put a new boat motor. It's a new, it's a used motor, but it's new to the boat. Mounted it in here. Totally new boat. I think it's my alternator. It was weird. The alternator pulley didn't line up with the rest of the pulleys on the boat. So we altered the alternator's bracket, which made it work, but after running the boat for like 200 miles, it started squalling. It took more than 200 miles. Technically, it was chirping, you know. So, when I get back to town, I'm going to get another belt right away and probably keep fishing. I'm going to order, unless they have it, I'm going to order another alternator. I got this, I have an alternator bracket that's not chopped up and welded back together. And it's for a different kind of alternator. So I got to get the different kind of alternator, which maybe they have at the they might have something to order. We're gonna find out. Hopefully I don't need any more parts, but if I do, the parts store is here. I need to get some hoses too. I should write this stuff down. Really need from town at the parts store. We need an alternator. Hoses. What else? See you later. I wish everybody goes slightly faster. I know I got some fish on my ropes right now. That's a pretty terrible pull though. For one fish on my head. Alternator, hoses, belts, what else? Is that whole parasite thing going on? I just ate some beef last night. I think I cooked it. Though, and it's been in the freezer for a long time. Good morning, ma'am. Hello. An action-packed Wednesday here. Starting off pretty slow, though. I mean, I got some bites, which weren't easy. I'm not looking for. Kind of got this giant boat flanking me right now. Around the main gas. And my boat side. Got one of my wires belts missing. Well, that's a good thing. They wanted to buy swivels. Yeah, looking at the, checking the AI says that I should have a 58.5 inch belt. I've got 58 inch belt on. That half inch might make a difference of the wear on it. That could be the problem. But I don't like this alternator bracket I got that's got the weld on it. I want one that's not welded possibly. The belts are really expensive. I need to figure it out so I can go without belting all the time. Re-belting. I have a feeling that most of the boats aren't out here right now because the king salmon's so slow. It's too early and the tows are slow too. And I can feel the chum salmon might be starting to bite. The price is really good on chums this year. Guys, with this beef, fuel is insane and the chum salmon price is good. The chums are right in town, so guys are probably just do some chum salmon right now if I can guess. I'd rather do this. If I can get $1,000 a day doing this, that's the same as I get for chums. I'd rather do this for sure. Maybe yesterday was a fluke. I could say my boat inside. Fishing, cooking with Jose! Got it, buddy! Catching some fish now, Jose. I'm not ready to check my gear yet. In 1 second I am though. I'm gonna get the boat turned around and then I'm gonna check. I got some fish on my clothes. I'm fishing 4 downriggers basically. And 2 of the downriggers have gigantic planer boards on them to get them away from the rest of the stuff. And I got a bite on one of the boat today. Quite a bit of wire out. Oh, big. Got the king hit on the turn. Got the king on the turn. Nice bite. There he is. The hell? Wait for the turn. Ooh, big bite. Come on. Got him. That's a nice fish. One out of it. I love the fact that King Sam's open right now. A lot of times you can't. That fish bit when I turned in. That tells me that it might have been going a little bit too fast. When you turn in, the gear on the inside stops swinging around so fast. That's when the kick stand is bit it. Must have been following it. Solo Texan Adventures! Alright. Fishing and cooking with Jose. If you had enough patience to stay this long, you get to see something now. Put you up in the rack to see if we can catch this spider. Real good bite. I don't know if I still got it, but hopefully I still got it on. Better than even odds, I still got it. The king salmon fighting pretty good. Calm down. Fierceness. Let's see what we got here. What you guys It's probably just one fish. Judging by the way it hit, I'd say it's definitely going to be a keeper. Salmon on the bottom of here. Big enough? That one's not big enough. Not big enough. Man, I thought I had a big one, and they all hit at the same time. They all hit at once, so I lost them. We had a better coho catch that time. Thought we had big king. That little king hit him hard. I use my knife or something. Fish is splashing bad. Got a great big color on that. Big one. Bunch of boats coming out now. One in there, well, there was two in the anchors out there. Things can be worse here. It's real slow. Slow start. But there's a start. Man, it's chilly out there. Put my jacket on next time. I don't get that. Grumpy Orca is alive! Muddy Waters, what's up? Going fishing outdoors, good morning. The fish is splashing me with the water, so I got wet out there because the fish splashed me. Making it wet. Like that. Not too much going on this morning. Well, I guess we should really have like 6 dogs on board, but I threw the dang things off the hook. First one. Had one fly off, a big one. First fish in the morning, threw it off, tried to throw it in the boat, and it was flying. Almost came in the boat. And then we had hooked over the gaff, and it came flying off the gaff. Finally, I got a couple of them. Vietnam's here? Okay. Alright. Who's in the Vietnam? I'm out of coffee. This is getting to be an emergency. I'm actually out of tea now too. We're gonna have to go to town. No matter what, we're going in. I gotta replenish the supplies. That's none, John. All I got is I got one tea here. Got about 16 ounces of tea left, and I'm out of caffeine. Town's actually pretty far away from here. Yeah, it might be. Yeah, it's gonna be a real emergency situation. I touched the throttle a bit. Let that call hose chop on there for a while. By no means took up all the hooks last time. Probably need to sharpen my hooks. Signs are okay. There's still some feed down there on the bottom. Getting the coal hose just about like yesterday. Jellyfish aren't bad this year. That's good. There's some out there, but not like it has been. This El Nino event's probably going to make the jellyfish really bad. It was super cold last year, so got rid of some of them. And I have a drone that's going to go 200 miles. I'm 200 miles from home, Alan. Getting ready to be 250 miles. I guess I'm 210 miles. I got to go 40 more miles. This town. Yeah, it'll be okay. As long as I get coffee tomorrow morning. If I don't wait too long to leave, I can still get to the grocery store tonight. They close around like 10 o'clock or something. I guess the buyer's probably open 24 hours. I'm not sure. They are. They will be. Yeah. Migraine, really? Yeah, I don't know what would happen if I didn't have caffeine in the morning. I'd probably just drink sugar water. I got some sugar. I just make a cup of sugar. I think, I'm not even joking. I think that's what I do. Maybe I go get some. I don't think it would be worth launching the boat, but you can use like willow bark. They say like the inner bark of the willow tree makes a good tea. I've tried it before. Not having caffeine, like I just bought a 5-pound bag of sugar, so that's all I'm doing, guys. I'm getting a little tug on my line here. Oh, salmon. I guess we caught 2 kings pretty quick, but they're not the right size. Not yet. What illness is that, John? Is that Karen? That doesn't roll off tongue very well. Elon needs more money. Parasites are in the fruit? Fruit? What kind of parasites? Something popped up on me that said like, it's good to see you too, Sube. It was something on Google. I got sucked into it because it had like a picture of a tiny little worm. It looked like an eel or something. It was this really long post. It was an advertisement. That's what it was. Something like parasitic removal. Wormwood, walnut husk tea, or something. Captured my curiosity. I guess it must be circulating, because of the parasite that's going around. Yeah, that's okay. What's the big deal? That's happening anyway. Is that all it does? Does it like make it not go away? It gets worse? What's the deal? Steve, what's up? Yeah, everything's okay now. We're running, we're fishing. There's enough fish to make more money than the gas costs. Starting to, get money back from all these investments. Not going so hot first thing in the morning. I can just go home. I need to put my rain slickers on and go back out there and get the ball. I gotta work on my control wire too. It's actually up there. I gotta find the swivel. A couple of trips. Add another list. Lion. There's a lion. I'm not afraid of that parasite. Whatever. I'll have to look it up later. See what's going on with it. I've seen it in the news, like, talking about it. I didn't get the details. As long as the parasite isn't like a big worm or like a creepy crawler that's gonna come out of my rear end, I guess I'm not that worried about it. How do you get rid of it? Is that what I gotta buy this Bill Gates selling wormwood now or what? Is that the deal? Enjoy the heat. We're chilling up here. No gates today. Get out there and catch some more polos. You know, we had a pretty good bite further to the north on our way in here before we got around all these boats. I wonder where all these boats were anchored up. It's like they're coming out, starting to come out of the woodwork, but they weren't in my anchor. Must have been anchored on somewhere else out here. Come on, you guys are overreacting. I don't believe it. saying like 20,000 dead in Europe from heat and 1 million dead in the U.S. from parasite. I don't believe it. Oh boy. Yeah, I got one. Second if it says anything about parasites in here. Ephesians 6:15. See then that you walk circumspectly, not as fools but as wise, redeeming the time because the days are evil. Therefore do not be unwise, but understand what is the will of the Lord. But do not be drunk with wine, in which is dissipation, but be filled with the Spirit, speaking to one another in psalms and hymns and spiritual songs, singing and making melody in your hearts to the Lord, giving thanks always for all things to God the Father in the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, submitting to one another in the fear of God. That's some big words in there. Circumspect and dissipation. What does that even mean? Got my own phone going? Let's look it up. What is that? I think circumspect is kind of like suspicious of the circumstances. I don't know. Circumspect. What does it mean? Circumspect means being cautious, carefully considering all potential consequences or risks before acting or speaking. What was the other word? Circumspect and dispensation. Dispensation is like this. Dispensation is a formal exemption from a rule, law, or obligation. The term also refers to the act of distributing or administrating something such as medicine, or a theological concept describing a distinct historical period of divine governance. That would be the one. Wind has changed here. Oh, Cornelius is kind of a slow start. We lost 3 in a row at the beginning. The wind's blowing a different way today. My wife hates that show, John. I like it. one of those, that's pretty juvenile. Back when I used to smoke weed, I used to like that more. But it's still good for a chuckle. We had some newer ones. Maybe I think they made some newer ones where Beavis and Butthead, they interacted with this. Tied his property house or something. His house. I can't remember. Pretty funny stuff. Come on, King Solomon. Come on, Coho Salmon. Give us a good platter so we can go out there and get like 10 fish and then get dressed up. I gotta find a knife. What did I do with my knife? Knew that was gonna be a problem. Took the knife from the anchor. Grabbed it. I think I left it on the ground. I have one spare knife somewhere around here. Saw it yesterday. Got a knife, but it's got Bondo on it. Maybe I can break that off with a hammer. I feel like a regular old blacksmith now. It's got silicone on it too. That'll work. I got a grindstone back there, I got a whetstone back there with a force edge. Something right up. I don't know, man. A bit more worried about the engine and getting. When I left the house, I was worried about getting all the chum salmon gear together and packing my clothes, and getting the fuel, and being all worked up about not catching any king salmon at all. Yeah. Loading the boat, remembering that my boat's too small for all the stuff I need to put on it. outside and wash the fish out here. It's pretty slow this morning. I guess I can troll my way back to town. I don't see anybody over there. There probably are over there. It's not within sight of here. Watch this other boat, I see him out there. I feel pretty good today. There wasn't any major stress yesterday. I was pretty stressed out the day before with my belts weakened and everything. Had to go into Lysianski and anchor up, work on the system. All I did was change the belt, check it all. Check everything. Nothing's that bad. Nothing's like really badly out of alignment. It's just enough. I'm going to try. AI says I need a 58.5-inch belt. I have a 58-inch belt. The extra half-inch of tension might be the problem. I don't know. It's going to be a little bit out of alignment and the belt is a little bit too short. That could be. I hate to buy, the belts are about like, I don't know. Someone picked me a belt up from Juno and it was $80 I think. It was a lot. Hey, you know what? I saw another energy drink yesterday. Maybe I was hallucinating. I was looking for my ketchup or something last night and I found another on there. We'll have it after our tea is gone. The tea's almost gone. It's the coffee one. I hope I don't get addicted to those things. I spent $100 on energy drinks and chips. That's 1/3 of my income. Cost almost as much as weed. Oh, it's good to have some new people in the chat. Crispy. Is it cool? It is. Motor down's great. It's a Cummins 4BT. New to me. Just put it in last month. Still working out the kinks. There's a king salmon hit. Come on, let's go right there. Maybe we can finally get a keeper. That'd be good. We'll let him pull on it for a minute. Maybe his buddies will come over. Try to decide what the best system is. I haven't been using my kill box. There's been a lot of fish. I'm trying to like think about maybe I wish I had an inverter and get a saw and set something up for the truck salmon. I think we're destined to just fight the truck salmon the way we did in the sitting on my port side with the float tube, you know. And then if we make enough money, we can start thinking about getting another saw. And I have a saw at home, but I really don't want another one. Maybe I can get like a portable saw. I don't have one of those. Make sure you have enough coffee. Is that what you're trying to say? In the wilderness, you gotta have coffee. I usually do. The store in Elfin Cove is not like stocked that great for instant coffee. I can't stand that. You know that Folgers coffee with like the crystals? I don't like that stuff. It's starting to bite. You know the fish often do not bite very well really early in the morning. You might pick up a couple, and then as it starts to get like between like 8 and 11, it's usually pretty good bite. It's still open 16. I was hoping to get whatever I can get this morning and then head to town. Might not be good. On there. There's fear to the camera. Tide's starting to drop out. Yesterday afternoon and this morning there was enough water in here I could go 31 fathoms, and now it's getting to be 29 fathoms. Instead of 30, 31. I'm going to take my gear up and go further out. I'll probably pick my gear up. There was a bunch of fish hitting that thing. As soon as I put the camera on it, they quit biting it. They're on there though. They're on there. Message help for review. Stupid YouTube. You won't let me show it. What do you say? That's what she said. Both those things. Now they're hitting it again. Now I took the camera off. Put the camera on, stop hitting it. There, he's hitting it a little bit there. They're on both the float and the heavy over there. The bell, I got a bell on the starboard side. It doesn't usually ring. If a really big king salmon to get on, it might ring a little bit. And then it's nice to have because if I'm not paying attention and I start hitting the bottom, the bell will ring from hitting the bottom. That's helpful. I get a pretty big bite here. I'll be right back. I put my pants on. there's a laundromat in Sitka. It's kind of a long. They're pretty cool about it. At the grocery store in Sitka, you can take off with their cart, and then I guess they hire somebody to bring them back from Harbor, you know. And Greg, they have this cart locking technology. You can't get any catch you can too. So you can't take the carts away from the property. But in Sitka, at least as of right now, you can take the cart down the dock because it's like a mile and a half to the boats. Sitka has their own cart too. I've been known to wander off with their cart to get stuff like propane. You know, the gas station for propane is like 100 yards from the harbor master's office, so it seems like reasonably useful. But in Ketchikan and Craig, you go to the grocery store, you go to the laundromat is right at the dock in Ketchikan. I'm trying to think where it is in Craig. Where is the laundromat in Craig? Yeah, the laundromat's right by the dock in Craig too. But in Sitka, the laundromat's like, it's probably a mile from the dock. You gotta have like a good duffel bag if you need to carry your clothes to the laundromat. Getting serious now, you guys. Plunking bell. It sounds like fun. Here we go. I need to try and seal my finger up. I need to watch some YouTube videos on that. My mechanic was telling me, don't seal the Vickers pump. It needs everywhere down there. Wonder if it's leaking out the bottom. I don't think it is though. I think it comes out of the top. There's a seal on the lid. Why? What do you mean don't seal it? It's got a seal on here. It's supposed to be sealed. It's been leaking for years. It's kind of annoying. The oil's expensive. Filled up all the time. Working on the engine. There's hydraulic oil right on the spot where I stand. Hopefully we got a good catch here. Go, sell it. That is not. I think they're, I don't know how much they are, 50 cents or more. 80 cents, I heard. Got them on the dark purple and she now tangled on my hand. Target acquired. Got him! Got him on the head mirror. The dark purple combination. Throw that sucker right in there. Uh-oh. Computer's after Gary again. Probably trying to ban Gary. Got the first one, you guys. There's the excellent. That big boat that was here we left to, I like that. What am I doing here? Actually, the float on this side is getting a lot of wet. Chat's frozen. relax. Salami, son of a gun. Some nice water sitting there. Got him on the low lemon and lime Sprite. Got him on the Sprite.
We should check the flow on the other side. Getting a bite on the... Well, maybe not. Hard to tell if I'm getting a bite or if that's just from the float going on. Go either way. Either way. What do we got here? Muddy water outdoors. A bonnet. My chat's frozen. Chet froze, Chet froze, Chet froze, Chet froze.
Hold on, guys.
Had a backlash in my reel. It's about a country mile down in this pool. Got it, finally. picking up here. Dang it, we gotta get the knife. Found my knife. Found a knife. I don't know why we're all crooked. Crooked and zoomed in and everything else. We got a bite on the side. Not a real big bite or anything. Knife started to get dull. Thanks for hitting the like button, everyone. I think I made it more dull. My chat's frozen for how long? I don't know. It's been frozen. There we go. Girl, let's go. What's up? Back to the grind here. Back to the grind. Got 3 pink salmon on that pole. I'm just gonna throw them in the box. I'm gonna throw them in the. I thought I was gonna sell to a tender. You have to sort them for the tender, but you can just throw them in there. The fish plant will figure it out. That's been my experience. It's a problem with the tender. They do not like it if you have pink salmon in your bag. But at the main fish plant, assuming they'll buy my fish from the plant and not send me to a tender. Problem. They usually want your king salmon pretty bad, so you got kings on board, even the tender will not be too upset. We got a few kings here. Wash down hose, that's a big ticket item. I gotta pick that up. Man, I hate it when those things go out. I wonder if the one I got can be repaired. Much. Almost makes me wonder if I should just put them in the same bag. At the rate I'm going, I can just fit them all in that one little bag. I get any more though, I'm gonna need something more substantial. Load 'em in. Let's get some more water on these fish. There's too much blood, not enough water. Starting to rain on us a little bit here. A little bit of wind, a little bit of waves. Already doused. Man, I hate this thing. First things first. Next thing it'll do is douse you guys with water. Just douse you down fully with water.